It is the cinematic backdrop of 1,000 Hollywood movies, the legendary subject of countless iconic songs, and the ultimate concrete jungle where millions of dreams are either passionately made or brutally broken every single day. Welcome to New York City, the most populated, chaotic, and electrifying metropolis in the United States, and arguably the undisputed capital of the modern world. Packing over 8 million resilient people into just 300 square miles of land, this global powerhouse dictates the daily flow of international finance, high fashion, breaking media, and cutting edge culture. But long before the towering skyscrapers touched the clouds and neon lights blinded the streets, this land belonged to the Lenape Native Americans who called it Manahatta, meaning the island of many hills. In 1926, the trajectory of this island changed forever when Dutch colonial officer Peter Minuit purchased the entire piece of land for trade goods worth about 60 guilders, roughly $24 at the time, marking what is now remembered as one of the most lipocide and astonishing real estate deals in human history. Originally named New Amsterdam, it quickly became a wild, lawless, and bustling port town built purely for commerce and trade until British worshippers sailed into the harbor in 1664, seizing control without firing a single shot and renaming it New York in honor of the Duke of York. Today, this massive city is an incredible amalgamation of 5 distinct boroughs, each operating like its own country with a unique soul and identity. Manhattan, the financial and cultural beating heart home to Wall Street and Times Square. Brooklyn, the hipster capital, famous for its historic brownstones, indie art scene, and the iconic Brooklyn Bridge. Queens, the most ethically diverse urban area of planet Earth, where over 130 languages are spoken daily. The Bronx, the legendary and gritty birthplace of hip hop and home of the New York Yankees, and Staten Island, the quiet green suburban escape connected by the world famous Free Ferry. By the dawn of the 20th century, New York completely ran out of physical space of grow outward, so it did the only logical thing a booming metropolis could do. It grew straight upward into the heavens. The 1920s and 30s witnessed a fierce, ego-driven architectural warfare known as the race to the sky, where brave ironworkers, many of them Native Americans Mohawks, risked their lives daily suspended hundreds of feet in the air without safety harness to build marvels like the Jericho building, the Empire State Building, the latter of which was constructed in a staggering, record-breaking 410 days, right in the middle of the Great Depression. To truly grasp the heartbeat of New York, you have to look beneath the surface at the NYC Subway system, a chaotic, loud, a beautiful 24/7 underground theater with over 472 stations that serves as a literal, non-stop lifeblood of the city, where Wall Street CEOs sit directly next to the struggling street musicians. Even its world-famous nickname, the Big Apple, has nothing to do with the fruit orchard It actually traces back to the high-stakes horse racing culture of the 1920s, where writers used the term of describe New York prizes as the ultimate catch, symbolizing that the city was the biggest and the best place to be. Ultimately, New York City isn't just defined by its billions of dollars, its world-class food, or its twerking skyline. It is defined by its unparalleled, unbreakable grit. This is a city that has survived catastrophic economic collapse, massive transit strikes, the devastating tragedy of September 11th, the global pandemics, always choosing to rebuild bigger, stronger, and louder than its before. It is a timeless city of immigrants, a city of relentless hustle, and a mystical place where, as Frank Sinatra so famously sang to the world, if you can make it here, you can make it anywhere.